Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Ceddy Da King. How are y'all? Oof, girl. Oh, my head looks big. That's because it is, but whatever. Over it. It's me. How have you guys been? It's been about a week since last I've posted something. So in the last week I've had a pretty boring long week. Just been working a lot, you know. So anyways, a couple days ago, I went on my Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter and asked you guys to drop some questions for me to answer so we can get a little bit personal in this video so you guys can learn a little bit who I am and things about me. So without further ado, before I start this, let me just go ahead and tell you guys to press that subscribe button wherever it is down there. I'll never know. So go ahead and press the subscribe button. Press the little bell to get notifications whenever I post things, and stay tuned for the rest of this video. So, my first question is, who did you hate the most in high school? I don't like to use the word hate a lot because I'm not a hateful person. So, personally, I didn't hate anybody. I did have a lot of people I disliked. I'm not going to go say names simply because high school was 4 years ago for me. Like, I'm older, they're older, we're all doing different things, and I also don't want to give them clout for getting their name mentioned on my channel. So there was one particular girl that I didn't really care for in high school towards the end, like my senior year, because for one, she was always in my business and she was always like trying to start rumors about me. And it's just like annoying. Like in high school I didn't do much, I didn't bother anybody, I wasn't looking for trouble, and so to have somebody that like went out of her way to try to make me the bad guy was just like, why? Like I really just didn't like that. So in essence, who I hated the most were just the people that always tried to put me in a conversation I had no part of, because it's just pointless. Like, why? Next question. What turns you on? One of my biggest turn-ons is when somebody smells good. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but honestly, I love it when guys wear cologne. Even women, like, to be honest, like anybody that smells good, like it's an automatic turn-on to me. Another big turn-on for me is a butt. Like B-U-T-T butt. Like I just love booty. I love big butts. Cannot lie. What inspires you? Honestly, seeing people happy, and when I see people take things that I say into consideration, or when I see that something that I said or have did put like a smile on someone's face or help them for the better, that really inspires me, because in the end I just want to make people happy and feel better about themselves, and to pass on knowledge that I have onto other people. God, I'm just eyelashes. Knowledge that I have and that I have acquired over the years, I like to pass it on to people to help them out. So I guess that's what inspires me, seeing other people happy. So the next question is, when did you stan Rihanna? Like, when did you start to stan for Rihanna? It's a weird question. So truth be told, when she first came out on the scene, I wasn't a huge fan of hers. I thought Pon de Replay was cute. It was a nice little bop, little, you know, dance kind of jam, but it wasn't my particular style. It wasn't until she released her fourth studio album, Rated R, when I really became a huge fan of hers. For purpose of this video, I'm not going to get into specifics, but when I was younger, I always felt really alone and depressed. So when that album came out, and if you know her or you know that album, I'll say it's one of her deepest, you know, darkest, most personal albums, and a lot of the songs on there deal with, like, you know, heartbreak and like sadness and all that. And so to hear her voice in that way, and for that kind of album to come at that kind of time in my life, it really helped me get through a lot of that depressing stuff. And like I said, I'm not going to get into details this video. Maybe next time, maybe in like a different Q&A, or if I feel like getting very personal one day, I'll get into specifics. But just know that Rated R was really the album that solidified her as my go-to, like, favorite artist. Next, did your family always accept you for who you are? Honestly, yes. I can't relate to a lot of other people that had to hide their sexuality from their family, or people that were never confident or always felt like if they let their family know that, you know, they were gay or bisexual or something, they had to hide it from their family. Personally, I can't relate, and I've always felt bad for those people because from day one, since I was little, my parents have always been supportive of me. I remember when we used to live in Texas and we used to go to the toy store to go pick out toys, my brother would immediately run to like the Legos and the Bionicles and like the action figures, and then here comes me prancing my way to the princess aisle and like the Barbies, and my mom would buy me a Barbie, she'd buy my brother like a G.I. Joe or whatever the hell straight people play with. And so my parents were always accepting. They always knew that I was special in a way, and never once did I ever feel like my parents would hate me for it. Coming out even was especially easy for me when I came out my freshman year of high school, and I want to thank my parents so much for that, and I love them so much. And I've always, like I said, I always feel bad when I hear other people didn't have it that way, and I wish everybody had it that way, because to have supportive parents in that way can really help you, and it saves lives even, to be honest. So yeah, I've always been accepted for who I was. And the reason I mentioned my parents is because anybody outside of my parents, I don't particularly care if they cared if I was gay, because they weren't raising me. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't pay my bills, or like the bills affecting me. So my parents are my number one in that definite sense when it comes to family. What is something from your past that used to really bother you that you've managed to move on from? To be 100% honest, my voice. I used to always hate my voice, because to me, I sound like a gay Kermit the Frog. And I don't really like my voice in recordings, but definitely over the years, I mean, I'm starting a YouTube channel. Definitely over the years, I've come to adapt. It doesn't bother me as much. I've learned that my voice makes me unique. It's who I am. So I can't sit here and hate myself for it, because it's the only one that I have, and I'm not going to talk in a fake voice, because that's just dumb. Like, I hate when people like fake their voice. Like, what is the point? Who are you fooling? Like, why? Anyways, I'm moving on, because that's going to get annoying. Where do you hope to see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I'll be 31 years old. So by then, I definitely want to like be solid. I want to be able to be making enough money to live, to travel as I want, to buy whatever I want, to support and help those in need, especially my family. Not saying that they're in need, but to be able to just spoil my family and to give them what they deserve in life so that they don't have to work as hard. In 10 years, I wouldn't mind being married in 10 years. I wouldn't mind starting a little family, and by starting a little family, I don't really mean have kids. I mean having a significant other, a boyfriend or girlfriend, depending on where life takes me. And, have like a dog or several dogs, and, working towards having children and how we're going to raise them, and setting up, college funds for them, and all that kind of, family gushy mushy kind of stuff. So yeah, in 10 years, I say I want to do that. I want to be solid. 5 things you do on a daily to relax yourself. It's not a question, but we'll roll with it anyways. I'll say, for one, I like listening to music. Music really like helps calm and relax me after a kind of weird day. Helps me chill. A glass of wine doesn't hurt. They say a glass of wine is good for your heart, so a glass of wine on occasion isn't bad, and I actually like it. It helps relax, helps calm the nerves, helps chill me out. Going for a walk, honestly, like, I've been really trying to like work out more and be more like physical in my life, so walking on a more routine schedule. I know it said daily, but whatever. Walking and like exercising on a routine schedule really helps me, because it helps me get out like angers and frustrations. It helps me not be as tense, and I get good results in the end. So it's like a win-win situation. Definitely eating, I love to eat. Like, not even when I'm just bored. Like, I just eat 24/7. Eating puts me in a good, relaxed state of mind. It really helps me. It's just eating. Eating is just a really good thing. I love to eat. And honestly, my skincare routine is a daily relaxing thing for me. Like, I love to get out the shower and start my entire like 50-step process, and I just feel so clean, and it just feels so nice to be done. It's honestly like the best thing in the world to do a nice thorough skincare routine. That's really what relaxes me the most. Anyways, moving on to the very last question. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have one biological brother. I throw and like say that I have brothers and sisters all the time, but deep down, truth be told, I have one brother. He's older than me. Right now he is 24 years old. He is serving in the US Army, and he's honestly like my biggest hero. I love him so much. I'm so proud of him, and the man that he's become, just so proud of him and so happy. Growing up, I wasn't always the best little brother, but I always tried to be. So I will say again one last time, my older brother is honestly the coolest guy in the world. He's always been supportive of me. He's always been protective. He's always made sure that no matter what, I was good, and it's always been like a vice versa, like a mutual thing between us. Like, he's honestly, of course we've had our fights, you know, we're siblings, we have our fights, and I wouldn't trade him for the world. I think he's just the coolest guy ever. So that concludes today's Q&A. I definitely enjoy doing these. I like to let people know more about me. I like to get more personal, so I'll probably do another one of these very soon and have you guys ask me different questions, or I might just Google questions and just answer them myself. Anyways, so that concludes this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure, I'm going to say it one last time, that you click that subscribe button wherever it is down there. I think it's this side. I want to say it's that side. I don't know. I'll figure it out as time goes on. Don't judge me. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you all next time.